Purdue team has had moments where they flash potential, moments that they would love to have back. Holloway in the corner drills the three. That was quick. Harsh, the freshman from Israel, tried to find Kiki Smith, the newcomer. Holloway picked it off. Transition for Holloway. Quick 5 points.
32 points a game Michigan scores off of opponents' turnovers, Jason. That is 4th in the nation.
Layden Zay shooting 47% from three-point range, maybe their most consistent player.
Oh, there's no question about it. I know she struggled a bit in their last game versus Evansville. That was a big blowout win. But when you look at
Here's one of her partners in crime, Silas Swords. Off-ball movement for Michigan is so pretty. Olsen able to drain it. Just a lost in the game of Olivia Olsen. The strip here from Dudley. Another steal, 4th Purdue turnover, leads to another Michigan bucket.
The trapping of this Michigan defense.
Kiki Smith been a consistent scorer for Purdue so far. Tough contested shot. Olsen may have gotten a piece of that. Smith comes back into the play. And 5-point game early on here. Michigan playing with pace. They know what they want to do. Olsen goes right to the cup.
This team, and they literally want to outwork their opponents. But this is what makes this Michigan squad so unique, Jason, as Kendall.
McCarthy had to go to the bench with the 2 fouls for Purdue. Per year in down low, matched up against Dudley. It's Karsh with the 3. They need it.
From the 3 and 90% from the free throw line. She's one of 12 players in the nation. They need a big afternoon from her.
Oh, what a pass. Dudley able to finish up a pretty.
The way that they cut and move without the ball and how selflessly they look for one another.
Swords, her first shot attempt of the day. Easy lay-in.
And here comes that relentless Michigan pressure again.
Another steal, 2-on-1. Delphos able to finish this time. Purdue trying to get something going, just so tough, trying to work through a thicket of traffic down low. So this transition defense on this end would be vital today. That's been a struggle so far to this point. Swords transition 3 right on cue.
That's the adjustment.
Well, so far to this point in the season, Michigan maybe scouted out the ball screens. Olsen able to pull up, knock it down right up. Perrier gets trapped down low. Crockett in for the Wolverines now. With pull-up from Layden Zay, and ultimately gets the roll. Want to see get up before the Michigan defense gets set. They had it there, just didn't drop for Layden Zay, the best 3-point shooter. So if Mechanic catches up to that, puts it in off the window. The floor, 4 seconds. Now pushing the pace is Day. Into the hands of Smith. If she got that off, she did not. According to, that might have been deflected again. There's Swords up ahead to Corals Daniels. Attacks and kicks. Corner 3, Crockett.
Knock down some threes and play solid defense. That's going to be a phenomenal role for her. It will remind Michigan Wolverine fans a lot of Jordan Hobbs.
Leadership and voice, too. Nice cut. Olsen able to finish. Movement has been beautiful for this Michigan offense. So is Crockett, so is Olsen. Olsen to the rack. Able to finish. Couldn't quite get the end one opportunity, but free throws on the horizon for the sophomore. Pass. Dudley came crashing in. Karsh has it for the Boilermakers. And can they get these transition buckets going? There's one, and it comes from long range. You need that. That's Nia Smith knocking it down.
Again, shoot it before you turn it over.
Olsen, another cut, another layup. Zone now with Maryland. That ball thrown away. Here comes Delphos, opposite direction, able to finish with the left hand.
And that
so far from the Michigan Wolverines, which have played really clean today. A lot of nice plays just like that. Pretty handoff between the sophomores, Swords and Olsen.
Playing the back cutter to just get a clear lane right to the hoop. So they're going to have to figure that out.
Another cut for Olsen, and one for Olsen. Now on the move, Holloway, transition 3. That was really clean. Couldn't hit it. Olsen the O board. Leaning in for the mid-range jumper. Again, lost.
Shooting that mid-range jumper as she is posting up. We're shooting a 3.
3 cashes down on this end for Kiki Smith. 50-point half of the season for Michigan. Olsen always looking for the cutter. It's Swords this time. Sophomore to sophomore connection again.
Obviously, that was an adjustment that Katie Gerald and her staff made at halftime.
McCarthy, this is kind of how they started the game, going down low to her.
On the ground. Sofoconic is doing a really good job of pushing her off the block, making it a harder catch for her.
The feed from Sofoconic to Holloway that time leads on the road in their conference opener. Karsh from three, able to drain it. Her first conference game, the true freshman, with a lot where she does get work. But Sofoconic again down low. Mentioned her prowess as a former Patriot League all-first team defensive. The reload for Layden Zeta leads to 3 numbers. Like you said, taking their opportunities when they are there. Trying to build on that moving forward. Macy Brown up ahead to Delphos. Nice adjustment and good finish at the rim. Corals Daniels with the rip away. Brown collects, goes tumbling back. Dudley able to corral that. And a foul down low. They keep playing like this, they can rise up in those rankings even higher.
I think it's safe to say that that they're proving it this afternoon.
Absolutely. Nice floater.
Rigo, she got almost emotional talking about her this morning at shoot-around, and just how she was to her AU coach, Coach Sharp, and her AU program, and really kind of took a chance. They took a chance on one.
Sky is the limit. Again, that point jump going from 3 points per game to 11 so far this season per game. Furman comes out in a beautiful hedge. Nice job to recover too. Now Puryear in the post. Good soft touch from Puryear. Did hit one earlier in the corner. Speaking of corner threes, that one does go down, and it's the 9th three of the day.
That's what you want to see. She's almost a 37% three-point shooter.
All of her makes coming from distance so far today. Her third is a rebound for Brown. Swartz had enough space to get that off. She doesn't need a ton of space. Wilson running the show right now. 21 points, kicks to the corner. Swartz, sophomore to sophomore again. Olsen read that all the way, like a defensive back, and finishes on this end with the and one. Smith, tough drive, blocked by Swartz. Now Swartz pushing the break, up to Olsen, running with Brown, nice dime, and Brown gonna get to the free throw line. Curl, pretty mid-range look, doesn't go down. Now Purdue trying to run. This is where they've gotten the bulk of their points off threes.
And I know it was a quick shot, but that was the right person taking that shot. Jason, of playing a conference game so early might not have really had time to adjust.
Time to grow. Still so early on in the season, of course. And a lot more Swartz' hustle again showing up here. She was magical in that UConn game down the stretch. And the bucket goes down for Day. Ball is thriving right now here in Ann Arbor and the state of Michigan as a whole. The floor, their mentality and what they do when it comes to rebounding and offensive rebounding specifically, getting second chance points hasn't changed. No matter the height out there, Swartz.
Taking what the defense gives you, hard closeout, creating a driving opportunity, and then finishing through contact.
She's always the first one out on the floor working on those type of shots as Olsen puts brought up Jordan Hobbs and Greta Camp-Schrader earlier in the broadcast. And again, they have names like that either on the bench or on the floor. All hands of Brown, still plenty of time to shoot. Delphos has had a great day on both ends, goes up, gets fouled. Has ever seen. Nia Smith working against Holloway. Nice fake there. Goes up. Soft touch and floater.
What you're not going to see the next 5 minutes, Jason, is you're not going to see either of these teams quit. The team that's
staring at 0-1 in Big Ten play though right now. Corals Daniels was looking at the rim as she was gliding there, and now a top
7. So long ago.
I wasn't born yet.
Don't tell me that. I was already a few years out of college, Jason.
Free throw make number 34 attempts.
Press, and they trap, and they deflect, and they fly all over defensively, and that is why this is the self-proclaimed hardest working team in America.
They lived up to that play with 13. More physical play down low, and Jessica. 5 seconds left in what will be conference win number 1 on the season for the Michigan Wolverines. Their 7th straight win over Purdue. First time putting up 100 in conference play in regulation since 1997. All afternoon, as usual, Jimmy Miller, I'm Jason Ross Jr. Final here, 104-56. Action continues. Ohio State taking on Northwestern.